What's up, mad kids? Welcome to a new video. Today is going to be my top 10 video on Marvel and DC heroes and villains. So to get started with this list, we're going to be doing number 10, Green Goblin. The reason Green Goblin is on this list is because I loved him in the original Spider-Man movies, and that's basically it. I love his appearance, I loved his board thing, I just overall loved him in those movies, and that's why he's on the list. So in the number 9 spot, we have Red Skull. The reason Red Skull is on this list is literally just because I loved him in a movie as well. I loved him in Captain America. Just the way he was played and the appearance of his face just had me addicted, basically. So that's the reason he's on this list. And in number 8, we have Sam Wilson, Falcon. The reason Falcon is on this list is because I love his backstory in the comics, where Captain America rescues him. And I love him in all the MCU movies that he's in, and who he's played by. He's just really well played, in my opinion. Next up, we have Plastic Man. Now, the reason Plastic Man is on this list is because of just his wacky personality and just his strange abilities. He's such a strange hero. I think he was put into the comics just to purposely be strange and funny. So that's why I love him anyway. And in the number 6 spot, we have Dr. Manhattan. And the reason Dr. Manhattan is on this list is because a friend of mine was trying to get me to watch Watchmen. And when I did watch it, I got addicted to Dr. Manhattan and another character in it, which I'm about to talk about. So in the number 5 spot, we have Rorschach. Rorschach is also in Watchmen. And I love his, vigilante kind of personality, and the fact that he is a vigilante, but he also does good. Like, he's a detective and he'll find out crimes, but he does kill the person that did it. And in the number 4 spot, we have Azazel. And if you don't know who Azazel is, he's he's in the X-Men universe, but he plays a villain. And if you've heard of Nightcrawler, he's actually Nightcrawler's father, because he had a child with Mystique, and that's who their child is. I just think he's class because he can teleport. Next up, we have Quicksilver. The reason I love Quicksilver is just because of the way that in the X-Men movies, the way his abilities are kind of shown, like the way they, edit the footage to make it look better. And of course, I would go with Evan Peters' version instead of the one from Avengers. So next up, we have Beta Ray Bill in the number 2 spot. He's probably an uncommon person to be in the top 10 list, but the reason I love Beta Ray Bill is just because of his appearance, what he can do, and if you've ever seen the animated movie Planet Hulk, you'll understand why I love him so much. So next up, we're going to be doing some honorable mentions. Now, we only have 2 honorable mentions, but of course, we have Deadpool. The reason Deadpool is in my honorable mentions and not in the top 10 list is because I just don't like him that much, but I do love him. He's hilarious and his suit looks really cool. The second honorable mention you definitely have not heard of, and it's Mangog. He's a villain from the Marvel comics, and he is extremely overpowered. The way he looks is awesome. I'd love if he was in the MCU. I'd like to see what he would look like in a live action movie. But yeah, so we're going to do the number 1 spot now. And I don't know if many people like him that much, but it's Hulk. Ever since I was a little kid, I've loved Hulk. I had a toy of him and everything. I always used to watch as much things as I could online or in a movie of Hulk. He's honestly the best in my opinion. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to tell me if you want to see more top 10 videos.